The ECOWAS Parliament Committee on Health is currently in Sierra Leone on a critical fact-finding mission. Their focus is to begin parliamentary interventions on the growing concerns of harmful drug use and its devastating effects, particularly on young people in Sierra Leone and across the region. On their first day, the delegation, which includes members of parliament from across West Africa, paid courtesy calls to key institutions, including the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Sierra Leone Parliament.
We present the Parliament ongoing sensitization mission on this psychoactive substance abuse and mental health. And we are here with a mission. The mission is part of the Parliamentary 2025 Work Plan.
Honorable Veronica Sesay, who also represents Sierra Leone in the ECOWAS Parliament, is leading the delegation. She says this mission is not only timely, but necessary.
Because our main objective of this mission is to raise awareness among national institutions and communities and foster dialogue on prevention, treatment, and reintegration. Gather field-level insights to inform public policy and legislative actions.
From the Foreign Affairs Ministry to the Office of the Speaker of the Sierra Leone Parliament, the ECOWAS MPs were received with optimism and support.
I received your letter relating to the reason for your being in Sierra Leone, and I want to take this opportunity to appreciate ECOWAS Parliament for this great move. You know, drug abuse is a huge concern, not only in Sierra Leone but the whole of West Africa. It's becoming a very serious problem, especially with our youth. And for whatever reason, but it's about time we begin to take concrete actions to ensure that we, in the first place, educate our young and get them to understand that as leaders of West Africa, we are concerned.
The chairman of the ECOWAS Parliament Committee on Health, Honorable Orlando Pereira Diaz, emphasized that drug use is not just a health issue, it is a development crisis.
We want all peoples, all youth, young people, to have a good mental health. And we know drugs is very, very, very bad for our health. Not only for mental health, but for the physical health. When the people take drugs, there will be no health, they will be sick. But it's not only mental disease, physical disease. Liver disease, cardiac disease, blood pressure disease. All diseases can come when the people take drugs.
The leader of opposition in the Sierra Leone Parliament and an ECOWAS MP himself, Honorable Abdul Kargbo, welcomed his colleagues and praised the initiative.
We want to similarly extend our appreciation to the ECOWAS Parliament for considering Sierra Leone. And I'm of the firmest conviction that this will translate to support, financial support, technical support in a bid to combating this very critical, well, I can say pandemic, because it's affecting our youth. The drug intake is so critical in our country that we've lost many potentials.
Also speaking on the delegation's mission, Honorable Saa Emerson Lamina, Deputy Majority Leader 2 in the Sierra Leone Parliament, and an ECOWAS MP echoed the call for national commitments.
Just for you to know, ECOWAS, that in April 2024, the President, because he actually took the fight against kush as a very, very serious business, a state of emergency was declared. Declared to take the fight against kush from punishment, removing punishment for those kush takers and bringing the human face of prevention. So you can imagine what the president did. I think similar country that also did that was Liberia. Liberia also did similar thing by declaring state of emergency within the community. And at least today we can count 2,000 being affected by kush, with the death of 12, about 12 dead out of kush, 2,000 whether being admitted or in various rehabilitation centers. The misuse of kush has become so paramount among our youth. It is not a good news at all. So ECOWAS taking the fight against kush, whether through sensitization or education, I can say it is a very, very welcoming news.
As day one of the mission wraps up, hopes are high that this visit will spark meaningful policy interventions and collaborative action both in Sierra Leone and across the West African region. For Salon Parliament Eye on Bla TV Online, I am Abdul Kargbo.